Hi there. Thanks for joining me. I'm Kat Hamilton, the animal coach and naturopath. You might have noticed that I've changed my name slightly. I had an accident about 12 weeks ago and I broke my wrist playing badminton, and I've been healing. So yeah, it's taken me a while to kind of get back into things. Um, but yeah, a really surprising thing that came from everything is that my work has really moved in a new direction. So rather than working holistically with health things with animals, I've moved more towards understanding them on a deeper level, working with them to create partnerships and build trust where we work together in a way that is just beyond anything that training could give you. So, yeah, I think my Vipassana really kicked in with the pain and the everything that I was experiencing through the accident. Had to have an operation. I've really been out of action, and I'm still regaining some movement in my hand at the moment. But it helped me to really look deeper at behaviors, how you feel in different situations, and how when something's not right, you act in different ways, I guess. So, and people were bringing me animals that were rescue that they were struggling with, that they couldn't understand, that they'd maybe even had for 3 years or more, and they had anxiety or other behavioral problems. And so I was working with them remotely, um, tuning in, and was able to kind of use my experience from this and from my 20 years of Vipassana meditation, mindfulness, and really get a handle on, we don't need more training, we need more understanding. And so when we stop and understand what's going on for ourselves and our animals, we gain deeper connections. We start to look at things differently. We don't see behaviors as they're being naughty, or this, he just does this all the time, or whatever it is that you're continually experiencing, which tends to become a battle of wills because they're not doing as you asked or expect or hope. So both of you become frustrated, annoyed, angry, and nobody gets anywhere. So by taking time to just be, to observe, to look at, what is this dog trying to tell me? What does this behavior mean? If they're continually anxious, they don't like being away from you, they're exhibiting different behaviors, then it's, well, what is it that they need? How do I make them feel safe? If you think of it as, potentially, if this was a traumatized child, what would they want? They'd want understanding, they'd want safety, they'd want security, they'd want to feel that they were understood and that you had their back. And so that's exactly what our animals are trying to tell us. When we've taken on a rescue, we don't always know what they've been through, and they're exhibiting fears and trying to show us, I need help, I'm scared, and you're not making me feel confident in the way that you're acting back to me. So it just becomes clash of misunderstood energy and no resolution. So when we start to observe, when we start to be strong, when we start to be mindful, when we lead from a place of confidence and security in ourselves, we bring them away from problems. We don't put them in situations that aggravate you know, their anxiety, for example. We work with them to build trust, to build cooperation, to build partnership, to build confidence. So then they start to look at us like, she's a good pack leader. She knows what we need. I'm gonna look to her. She's gonna keep me safe. And it's a continual kind of movement between what are they trying to tell me? What do they need today? It's not, I mean, I did say a continual, but it's an ongoing process of awareness and understanding. We're continually in this place of have to get here, have to do this, and having our own agenda. And, when that doesn't come to fruition, then there's frustration. But actually, when you take the agenda away, you're in a place of, oh, okay, what do you need? What's going on? What can I do? How can I serve? And then we create bonds that go beyond what training could do for you. And then as a result, the behaviors change naturally. If you're felt loved and cared for and understood, you're not exhibiting the behaviors of anxiety and being misunderstood and nobody can help me, lack of support. So it's the same for them. We're just all looking for understanding. And when you start responding from that place and thinking in that way, it's quite miraculous what happens. So I've been writing quite a lot through my healing, one-handed typing. It's not been great. I've been accepted by Humanities Team as a regular contributor to their blog. And I've put a lot of information on my website, kathamilton.co.uk, so you can find out more. You can download a guide if you subscribe to my email newsletter. See what else I can offer you. If you're kind of struggling with a rescue animal yourself and you need support and you've tried everything, I'd love to be able to support you. So please, please, please reach out and let's see what we can do. It's heartbreaking. You take on a dog and you can't cope with it. There's misunderstandings all over the place. And then there's the thought of, I need to send it back. I can't deal with this. But actually, you've took them on. Let's create that forever home. Let's build that trust and understanding and partnership together and turn it around. It can be miraculous, as I said, and life changing. So I look forward to hearing from you. Any questions, which I'm sure there are going to be a lot, do feel free to reach out to me, kat@kathamilton.co.uk, and I shall do everything I can to support you in this journey. Great to be back, and thank you so much for listening.